This is the VO Life. Positive conversations about living the voiceover life. Insight into the business and day-to-day grind of being a regular Joe VO. From the humble beginnings to the finally hitting a new level to getting that first big client. It's all about that VO life. Here's your host, Troy Holden.
Hey, Troy Holden back. This is number 5 in this fall series of VO Help as I wind up my first year full-time. And this is one of the things I have not done yet, and that's one of the reasons I wanted to quickly discuss it. It's business coaching. When do I need a business coach, and why do I need a business coach? Do you know there are coaches out there just strictly to coach you on your voiceover business? And I know where I'm likely going. I've been studying this for about 3 months as to who I wanted to use. There are several people. Some are more geared toward marketing and teaching you how to market and get work. Some are geared toward how to, brand, organize, get this going, get that going, then market and whatever. And I don't know how deep into the marketing stuff they go, but it really depends on what you're looking to add and where you're strong and where you're weak. I look at my business weakness as I'm very green in this business. I'm not really sure how to do this, sure how to do that. I know how to go on these pay-to-plays and do my auditions. I know how to go look for jobs in other platforms and audition. I've got all of that down, but I really need, I need to get better at the direct marketing. I need to get better at the structure of the business. I need to get better at understanding the pay-to-plays and what to do on there to be more successful, etc. So that's where I'm looking at a business coach, someone who can help me grow my business, establish my business to where in a year I'm not struggling looking. I'm just able to be in a pattern and get things done and make more money with less talking. Isn't that what we all want? We want to talk and do a handful of spots a day and some auditions instead of having to do 30 auditions. And maybe if you're lucky, you record a couple spots a day that you get paid on. And a lot of times those aren't, the stuff you're super, super proud of when you're starting out. So it's, there's a big gap in there when you go from being this VO to that VO, if that makes sense, because you're doing a lot of things, you're struggling in a lot of ways. And now it's, you've built up and you're making a certain amount and you're about ready to break over, but running it like a business from the front end is the way to go. And having the proper business coaching is the way to go. Well, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I'm spending so much on my other coaching. I get that. And I recommend you get that first. You have to have a product to sell before you can build a business. So get your performance coaching, make sure your audio's good. And of course, let's go all the way back to the first 10 episodes where how many times we say, get your space right, whether it's a closet or whatever it is, get the noise level down. Get efficient in your DAW, make it sound good, practice. And then, when it's second nature and it's easy to put it down and record it and deliver it. My favorite story is, and I don't remember who told this, and it was about a year and a half ago, was that someone had gone, through all these, leaps and bounds of stuff to get their name up on a certain platform. And they immediately got an order and they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to deliver it. They didn't know what type of file. You can't do that. You got to know all that ahead of time. So don't get the cart before the horse, get all your basics done, get into your coaching, and then ease into your business coaching. And make plans and set goals and do all the things this business coach will ask you to do. Be visual about it. Put up a picture up of some logos of companies you want to represent and work toward that. You're on LinkedIn looking for how to reach the people, and here's an example. And I'm going to use this because of my accent. Tractor Supply Company. Well, heck, I'd love to be the spokesperson for TSC. Well, how would I do that? Well, I would go to LinkedIn and start looking for people in that company. And then I will start drilling into, if I couldn't find them, I might message some of those people and say, who takes care of the advertising and and the TV commercials and stuff. And then if you could ever find out who at TSC is making those decisions, well, then it's probably going to go to an agency somewhere or a production house, and that's fine. You're just drilling down to try to get to the person that makes that decision, and then you want to submit your samples and, blah, 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 blah. And that's part of it. I want to learn more about how to do that, how to do, my marketing better and treat my business better. And that's business coaching, when and why. And that's it. In a nutshell, under 6 minutes. All right, it's Troy Holden, VO Life. We'll be back with number 7. Oh, number 6. 6. This was 5. Number 6. Number 6, and we've answered this 100 times. We'll answer it one more time. When do I need to make a pro demo? We'll see you next time on the VO Life.
You've been listening to the VO Life with Troy Holden. Check back for more episodes each week and catch up on what you've missed also. This is for you, those just living that VO life. Thanks for listening and join us again.
The VO Life intro is by Louise Porter. The outro by Liz Moya. You can pick us up on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple, and many other podcast carriers. Need to send me an email? Do it today. Troy@TroyHoldenVoices.com. Thanks for listening.